Hey, everybody. This is Allison Gillum with Gift of Life Michigan, and we are very excited today to bring you live to Trinity Health, where we're here in Grand Rapids, and we are having a party to celebrate the upcoming Transplant Games of America. And I want to go ahead and I'm going to kind of switch my camera around here so you can see everything that's going on. I'm going to introduce you to a few people, and then we're going to have a short program that starts around 5:45. So we'll try to bring that to you. So sit tight here. I'll switch my camera around, and then I'll show you around. Okay. All right, there we go. I'm going to back up so I can get this in the shot. So here we have the beautiful Team Michigan banner. I'm guessing I may need to turn my camera. There we go. So we've got Team Michigan, west side of the state representing here. All of our awesome friends from the West Michigan area have come together to sign the flag, which I'm going to show you in a second. It is huge. I can't wait for you guys to see it. Okay, so first things first. Joyce.
Hi, Allison.
Why don't you introduce yourself? Tell us a little bit about what your connection is to Team Michigan. How about your connection to donation and transplantation? And what are you trying to, you want to kind of increase our membership on the west side of state, right?
Hi, Allison. Joyce Jensen. I'm a double lung transplant recipient, 2014. My first Donate Life Transplant Games was in 2018 in Salt Lake City. Fantastic, life-changing, inspiring experience. You just feel like you're a part of people that understand transplant, meeting donor families, just part of your peeps, if you will. And so I have just become really involved in organ donation since my lung transplant. It's really important for me to help promote organ donation, and excited to go to San Diego in a few weeks. And I'm going to be participating in cornhole. Don't anybody laugh. I'm not fantastic, but me and Chris are going to, we're going to do something, I think. And so I just love recruiting and working with Gift of Life and now Team Michigan. And yes, we want to increase our participation of the West Siders and getting them all to be a part of Team Michigan. We've got my son down here being the mascot, Midi. You want to say hi, Eric?
So Midi is the name of this lovely mascot. Let me back up so we can get a full shot of that. Hey, Midi. Thank you, Eric, for taking one for the team and dressing up today. So how's it going?
Hey, Allison.
How's it going? How's this costume?
Are you ready to take it off?
Tough.
Is it warm?
It looks fat.
I think it looks great.
I think he's doing wonderful.
I think you look great. Yeah, no, you know what? I think this is one of your greatest moments. And this is on tape now. So someday we can look back at this and maybe show this at your graduation open house. All right. So really quickly, I want to run over here to our friends from Trinity Health who have graciously agreed to host this event tonight. They're a great supporter of Team Michigan and everything we do here at Gift of Life as well. So here we have Kelly. She is actually the manager of the Kidney Transplant Center. And let's see, who else do we have?
Desiree from Transplant.
I'm Ashley. I'm a waitlist coordinator with Transplant.
Awesome. Thank you. So Kelly, you want to maybe just share a little bit about your program real quick?
Sure. Okay, so we have been around for 49 years. We'll be 50 years next year, so we're super excited to celebrate that. We have done over 2,600 kidney transplants since our program opened. Lots of living donors. I think we're over 1,000 living donors as well. So super excited to offer that option to our patients. We love that we serve the Grand Rapids area and the Lakeshore, up north all the way down to Indiana border, and then, Lakeshore all the way east. So we're happy to be a part of, the transplant games. We're so honored to be able to host and to see our patients. It's our favorite is to see them, joining in these games, looking so great, being excited, and just a chance to bring everyone together. So thank you.
This is
Okay. So I'm going to ask you a couple questions. What's your name?
No, my name is Rob Fryer.
And which events are you participating in?
I'll be walking in the 5K, playing poker, bowling singles, bowling doubles, bowling mixed doubles, and playing mixed pickleball.
So how have you prepared for this event?
Uh, well, I just had hip surgery, so I had a little bit of a what you call it, setback, but I've been practicing bowling. I bowled quite a bit. I was actually on the pickleball court about 3 weeks ago, so we'll see. We'll see. I actually went to Utah and never played the game before and come back with the bronze, so we'll see how we'll do out in San Diego. We'll see.
For bowling?
For pickleball. For pickleball.
Can you explain what that is?
Pickleball is like playing ping pong standing on a ping pong table. If you can imagine that, it's fast and it's furious and it's pretty interesting. It's just like playing ping pong. You use like a wiffle ball, a plastic ball holds it, and you just may the best man win. You hit it at each other, and may the best man win. So,
what's your favorite part about it?
Just playing with everybody, meeting the other competitors, and last time I played in Utah, I played with LB, who's a heart recipient, and my favorite part with that was his donor mom was there recording us and watching us. So that was a lot of fun. That was really interesting, really emotional too.
So can you talk more about the importance of these games?
Well, when I first went to my first games, I'm very competitive. I thought, well, we got to win, and I got to do this and do that, and win this, and I'm going to win this, and then I got to smack in the face real quick to realize that it's not about that. It's about all of us are being reborn and living life to its fullest, and just having fun and meeting people. And that's what I go to games for now. My goal is to try to hug every donor family, and I'm sure that irritates people, but anyways, it's just a celebration of life to me now. It's a celebration of life, celebration of having fun, and I cannot wait to get out there to see everybody. I haven't seen everybody since 2018. I'm looking forward to it. If you don't want to see me out there, put the stop sign up right away, because I can't wait to hug every one of you guys out there. I'll see you real soon. I can't wait.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Thank you. Wish me luck on the lanes with my hip too.
We wish you all the luck.
Thank you.
All right. Looks like we're back here in Grand Rapids. And I don't know if you guys can see this very well, but we have the best view in the city here at our event. I know you guys have a nice setup there in Ann Arbor, but I got to tell you, Grand Rapids is where it's at tonight. So we're just waiting to get started here in just a moment. And maybe I can catch Mr. Roy Menken over here. Roy, you are going to the games this year.
Yeah, first time finally. Dealt with some rejection back in, it was 4 years ago when we were getting ready to leave for Salt Lake City. And so I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to bowl and hopefully golf.
Great. And you have family in San Diego.
Yeah, our daughter and son-in-law live in Vista, which is just north of San Diego. It's in San Diego County.
So great that they could that's local for them to come watch you.
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah, we're looking forward to sharing our experience, our first experience with them, which will also be their first experience. So it'll be pretty cool. And we're looking forward to visiting our two granddaughters too.
I bet. That's an added bonus.
Yes, definitely.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. All right, everybody. As I said, sorry, Roy. We're kind of getting set up here. Got some more friends from Team Michigan. Hey, everybody, wave, say hello. We're going to kick off our program in just a moment here. Maybe I'll throw it back to you in Ann Arbor if that works okay for you. Or I could interview another member of Team Michigan if that works too. All right. We'll kick it back to you.
Okay. So just state your name.
Tereza Clark.
And what's your role in this?
Yeah, so I serve as Vice President of Philanthropy at Eversight. Eversight is the eye bank that is the partner to Gift of Life. And we're just thrilled to support the organ, eye, and tissue transplant community.
Can you kind of elaborate on the importance of this event?
Absolutely. You know, when we're able to bring together transplant recipients, highlight and amplify their stories, bring together their families, and really provide an opportunity to celebrate, you know, this community and all that it means. I just think that it's just a wonderful opportunity, and why not do something as special as, you know, an Olympic style event.
Is there anything you would like the audience to know about this event? Or about organ and tissue donation in general?
Oh, yeah, I would love for the audience to know that really, you know, putting that heart on your license is so important, but also discussing your wishes with your family. I have spoken to countless recipients who have had their lives completely changed because of the gift of someone who has selflessly given their organ, tissue, or eye tissue. And I just want to encourage everyone to think about making that decision, but also, you know, discuss that with your family and community of support.
Thank you so much.
You're
I really
welcome.
appreciate it.
First talking about taking pictures of burn cars, taking ashes to the beach. My kid did not laugh.
Oh, maybe. So have you ever been at the big house? So maybe I got to write something. Yeah. You should interview Team Michigan. Find somebody. I don't know what it is.
I think I'm trying to find some people.
How about Friday?
I already did. Yeah.
No, that's not. There's Nick. There's a romance.
Hi.
It also shows that there's a very quick picture. Steering over here.
What's that? They want you to interview for the live stream. It'd just be like 2 minutes. There, I really appreciate it.
This is co-kid, and I probably
Yeah, you can say right there.
Well, I hope I can stand for that long. Probably.
All right.
Lean on you.
Okay, great. So just let the folks at home know what's your name.
Mike Roman, co-manager Team Michigan. I'm a heart and cornea recipient, and I'm currently waiting for a kidney.
How long have you been a co-captain?
This is my first year.
How do you feel about that?
It's a lot of work, but it's enjoyable.
Is it
For a
exciting?
good purpose.
Well, are you participating in any of the events?
Yep, I'm doing trivia, Texas Hold'em, and cornhole.
Have you done anything to prepare for any of these events?
Not really.
Which one is your strong suit?
Probably cornhole.
Cornhole? Yeah. Do you do that often, like during the summer?
No, I used to be. when my kidneys went, I had to quit.
Yeah. What advice do you give to people who are who had to go through the same experiences? Really
If you ever get a chance to come to the games, come. Once you come once, you'll never want to not come again.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Sure thing.
Huh?
How'd I do, How'd I do?
Hey, Ann Arbor friends, I've got a
The
great
blue shirt guy?
guest to introduce you to here in Grand Rapids.
Oh, okay. Okay. I will go to him.
How are you today?
Fine today. How are you? Your smiling face. Yeah, I think so.
They're live or?
They're not going live in Grand Rapids, and they were expected to 10 minutes ago, so sure.
Okay. I'll tell her.
Okay, where do you want this pointed at, Joe?
At Dory. There you go. Podium.
At the podium.
Whenever you're ready. I'm terrible at this stuff. Is everything ready? Hello, everybody. In case you don't know, I'm March Greco, team manager. Oh, I didn't know. Do you really need it, or?
Yeah, because else for them. Where did Jamie go? She had the other microphone. It was a cordless mic.
Sit down here.
She has the mic somewhere. Jamie had a microphone, a cordless mic. Try this, I guess. Or she said you can use this, you would know how to turn it on. Okay, what's... Do you know how to turn this one on?
Turn it on?
Let's try that.
Oh, yeah. Test.
No.
Try it again.
Microphone?
Oh.
Hang on.
We need Jamie. Oh, your name tag. Hey, how's my hair look? I'm sorry? Oh, what time is it? He's not there yet? Oh, we do not have a mic. Would you mind waiting a few minutes? Because we don't have a microphone, so okay, just be loud. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Team Michigan flag signing for the 22 games in San Diego, California. I'm so excited we have so many people here today. First off, I'd like to thank the Gift of Life of Michigan for hosting us here today. They do so much for us. And then I'd also like to thank the Gift of Life Foundation for actually offering to do this whole event for us. So without much ado, I'd like to introduce the CEO of Gift of Life Michigan, Miss Dory Dills. She unfortunately can't join us at the games, but she'll be with us in spirit.
Thanks, everybody. Welcome to Gift of Life Michigan. If you haven't had a chance to be here in person before, I know many of you have taken a couple years off if you have been here, because we've been under COVID protocols. But welcome. I'm really delighted to have everybody. I want to thank Marge. Marge is an excellent team manager. You guys have no idea how fortunate you are. She has really, it's like wrangling cats, but she manages to do it. And Team Michigan always has a great showing. I am disappointed I can't join you. I was at the Salt Lake City games and it was so wonderful. I had such a good time. But unfortunately, I have a conflict this year. But we are sending Tanisha, one of our staff.
There she is.
And oh, she's here. Hi, Tanisha. Tanisha is going to be joining you, not only as a recipient, but also representing Gifted Life Michigan. So I know she'll pepper us with lots of social media and opportunity to show what the team's up to while you're there. I also have just a couple of announcements. First of all, I just want to announce officially, although it's probably been known for some time, that the Gift of Life Foundation actually wrote Marge a $5,000 check to help with the game. Not you personally, but to help with the team, which I know will go a long way in helping fund uniforms and things like that that have to be purchased. And then Gift of Life Michigan will again this year be hosting the team luncheon, and we're delighted to do that. It's an opportunity for everybody to come together. Is it on the first day?
No, it's Saturday.
The Saturday. But there'll be a team luncheon, and you'll be able to come and spend time together. Sometimes it's hard to see other teammates when everybody's off doing their events and such. So it'll be a good time to gather, and we'll be hosting that again for the team. So I'm happy to do that. And then finally, I think we definitely want to make sure that everybody gets a chance to sign the flag. There's plenty of refreshments that everyone has coordinated. And for anyone who knows me, I am a diehard Ohio State fan. I was born and raised a Buckeye, and I always tell the story that when I told my son we're moving to Ann Arbor, Michigan, he's like, really? Of all places, that's where we're going. So you won't hear me say this very often, but I just want to say, go Team Michigan.
Thank you so much, Dory, for everything you do for us.
My pleasure.
We appreciate it.
I will deny it. Actually, I think they got it on social media.
Yeah,
I'll get me in trouble.
So thank you. Make sure you guys sign the flag and enjoy the food. And thank you again, Gift of Life Michigan and Gift of Life Foundation, and all our sponsors that are here. We have Eversight, we have Second Chance at Life, we have Michigan Donor Family Council. Am I missing anybody else? Not right now. Thank you again, and I'll see everybody in San Diego.
Right. Awesome. Thank you, everybody in Ann Arbor. It was great to see Dory and hear her speak. Awesome, awesome. We are, as I was saying earlier, we are just about ready to get started with our program here in Grand Rapids. And while we do that, I have a very special guest standing by. Mr. Bill Ryan is here. He is the president and CEO of the Transplant Life Foundation, which I'm sure many of you have probably heard of. And also, they are responsible for putting on the Transplant Games of America. And Bill has graciously joined us tonight, and he's going to be speaking here in a couple minutes. But thought I'd just give you a chance to introduce yourself, maybe highlight what you're looking forward to in San Diego this year.
Hi, Allison. Thanks for having me. I'm not sure I would describe myself as a guest per se, but maybe transplant and donation advocate and faithful servant would be a better description. But we're excited to be here. You know, Team Michigan is near and dear to my heart, whether they're on the east side or west side. So it's fun to be here to talk about what's happening in San Diego. And we're excited that Team Michigan once again has put together a magnificent team, and we look forward to having them out there. The highlight of the San Diego event is obviously going to be the TGA parade on Saturday morning, which is going to kick things off for an exciting week of 20 competitions and upwards of 60 special events to both celebrate the donation and transplantation community, but also to remind people that we've got a big job ahead of us to get more organs in play and to get more people back to good health.
Yes, indeed. And thank you for the reminder. Yes, indeed, you are a tremendous advocate, member of the donor family, as you said. And I feel like this is just a sliver of all the great work you do to advance this cause. So thank you so much. All right, I think I'm going to double check here, and I think we might be ready to get started. So I am going to put you all on hold here for 1 second and let our presenters get set up, and we'll be ready to go.
Are they ready for us? Okay. All right. Good afternoon. Good evening, everybody. I'm Erin McGreal-Miller. I am a hospital donation advocate with Gift of Life Michigan, and I am so happy to be here with you all to celebrate Team Michigan and for this wonderful flag signing and a launch to all the events that will be happening in San Diego. Thank you so much to Trinity Health St. Mary's for putting this together and letting us use your gorgeous space today. We appreciate it so much. Without further ado, I would like to introduce you to Bill Ryan, who is the president and CEO of the Transplant Life Foundation, which is the nation's leading advocacy nonprofit for the donation and transplantation community, and also puts on the Transplant Games. We're so lucky to have him here in our home state, and we're excited to have him here to share a few words. So, Bill Ryan, if you could please step up.
Well, thank you, everybody. It's always a pleasure to be here. I feel like it's an old home week when I come in here because I've spent many a day in here over the last 11 years as we talked about the Transplant Games. And of course, anything involving Team Michigan is near and dear to my heart. And Chef O has stepped away from it, but probably people don't realize that, you know, I was actually supervising Chef O's second kidney transplant that he had here when he was at St. Mary's. And when I say supervise, I mean, I was the one responsible for making sure his gown was closed in the back. So it had nothing to do with the transplant, but I did have something to do with keeping him modest and in play for the rest of the community. But Team Michigan has grown in size and scope over the years. It's a tribute to their leadership. We think that Team Michigan is one of the finest teams in the country. We have 37 teams, domestic teams this year competing, and 3 international teams. Australia, Brazil, and Colombia will be there. So we're excited that we're going to have a full contingency of athletes and supporters and donor families and medical and donation professionals at the games. The games are a unique opportunity to celebrate life for recipients to show their return to health and to show people what the amazing miracle of transplantation can do for people. And at the same time honoring the donor families and living donors who made the ultimate sacrifice to make it possible. And I'm a donor family member myself. I've lost 2 daughters. My daughter died in 1986 and kind of really introduced me to the entire donation and transplantation community. And it's been a labor of love for many years. San Diego is going to kick off, July 29th, and the big event's going to be a parade for the first time on Saturday morning. San Diegans really tout their weather, and they love parades, and so we're going to do a parade for the very first time, and thousands of people will be out watching it. Competitions will run through the 6 days, and everybody's invited. And then I'm going to close with just telling you the last thing that we think is important. We found out last year by being more in the public eye at American Dream and at the Meadowlands is that we were in the public eye for the first time with many of our events. We had over 80,000 people come through American Dream in the 4 days that we were there. And it made us realize that there's a tremendous need to educate and communicate the need for, for more organs, get people on the donor registry, consider living donation, and to celebrate the gift of life. So hopefully Team Michigan will be out there and in all their glory in San Diego and bringing home some trophies and some medals. But thank you for giving me the opportunity today to say hello, and thank you all for coming.
All right. And next, we are honored to have Dr. Matt Biersack today. He has been the president of beautiful Trinity Health St. Mary's since 2019. St. Mary's is the only Grand Rapids hospital that offers kidney transplant for adult patients and has become one of the largest and most successful community health-based, hospital-based kidney transplant programs in the country. Thank you, Dr. Biersack, for being here today, and we appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to say a few words with us.
So thanks so much, and thanks, Bill, and really the pleasure is mine. So as you mentioned, my name is Dr. Matt Biersack. I've been president here at Trinity Health St. Mary's for about a year, and I can't tell you how excited we are to welcome Team Michigan here. We're really honored to play a role in supporting the transplant community and really support, the 2022 Donate Life Transplant Games. So I feel so blessed, to have worked as a hospital-based physician and really had the opportunity to play a role in, the care of patients who have had a transplant, really seeing that life-changing impact that comes with a new organ. And so as we're here today, I think we really celebrate that impact, and we celebrate it with the broader community. We honor recipients, we honor donors, caregivers, advocates, and really, I think our amazing transplant team. I just can't imagine a stronger interdisciplinary team than we have here at St. Mary's in our transplant program. I'm really proud of them. I have to just acknowledge and thank my colleagues and the medical staff that make up that team for the really transformational and healing work that they do every day. It's truly mission-centered. And I think about, we're in our 49th year, we're coming up on 50. And as we do, I'm really grateful for opportunities like this, opportunities to come together to bring awareness to the broader community, and really opportunities to shine a light on the need for organ donation. And also, I think just the excitement that comes from sharing an experience that celebrates sport, it celebrates community, it celebrates wellness. It's so really excited to be here to kick it all off with you at this flag signing event. So I guess the only thing left to say is go Team Michigan.
Woo-hoo! All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining us today. It's been such a pleasure to meet you and hear your stories and get to know you so that I can root for you by name as you head to San Diego. If you haven't already signed the flag, please do so. Please enjoy the refreshments. And if you need anything, Allison and I will be circulating. And thank you again. Go Team Michigan.
Okay, now we're done.
Central Virtual Sign Language.
Oh, you know what? I go see my nephew.
Hey Tucker, you got a sec?
Can you take a picture of me and Hartley, please?
Hartley.
Where are you guys? Oh, can somebody go to the door and let somebody in, please?
Tucker, you want to chat?
Where's your camera? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, there.
You gonna do it right here, or
Yeah.
okay?
Like one step back. Perfect.
You got the sticker on, or
Sticker's good. So tell me, tell the people here in TV land, Facebook land, who are you and what brings you here today?
Tucker Schumacher. I'm here because I am, as of this July, a 28-year liver transplant.
28?
28, yeah.
Holy smokes!
Post-op. I'm here because for the first time since I think 98, playing in the Olympics. So last time I was in it, it was down in Columbus, and I won the 40-meter dash or 40-yard dash or whatever. So not defending that gold medal, but
Different age bracket,
I
so
pull
a
a
little harder
hamstring
now.
nowadays. So yeah.
So how old were you when you got your transplant?
I was 14 months old. They found chemo at 6 months. Found a tumor at 6 months. Liver cancer, and I had 8 months of chemo, and then at 14 months I had my transplant.
Oh, so you've had a lot of things going on in your life since you were 14 months old.
Yeah.
So what kinds of stuff have you been up to?
Lately, or how far do you want me to go back?
So where'd you go to school?
I went to school here at U of M. Graduated in 2017 with a degree in computer science. So I'm currently a software engineer for a company outside of Pittsburgh. I work remotely. I live here in Michigan. I got engaged 6 months ago. 6 months ago in December. My fiance's on the table over there. Yes, we're getting married in February. So doing a lot of wedding stuff recently. So
very, very cool. All the things that your transplant has enabled you to do.
Yeah.
Really great. So what are you expecting to compete in this year in the games?
Golf and basketball. Well, I'm gonna play them. I don't know if I'll compete, but yeah, we're doing golf and basketball. We're decided on. So
very cool.
Yep.
Excellent. When are the games?
When?
When?
End of July, early August.
Okay.
I think the 29th through the 3rd, I believe, if I remember right. So never been to San Diego, so pretty excited. We're going out a couple days early, and we're going to go to Disneyland up in Anaheim. So
excellent. Make a big adventure of it.
Yep.
Very cool. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Cute. Don't smile. I know. I can nice smile with a mask. You can see it in your eyes. Yeah. Thank you. If anybody wants your picture taken, get them all here. Yeah. And like animals have been coming down with like but all right, I'll let you see it and tell me if it's okay. Yeah, this one, I have a season. These can't be around kids under 12. This one has a fin. This one, you know, I'm like, yeah, we gotta ease into this. I don't want to have an issue with kids. Yeah, I don't have a bunch of anything. You know, I want to get one of them. You ever heard like when I say? They were like, yeah, you gotta be.